Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No, 66. Watch the ship. Hold 50. Check the backer. Rip. Undercrunch. Alert.
Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Line 54. Rip. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Alpha.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
54 Mike. Come to my work. We won't learn.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Wait, 29. Alpha. Check 56. Regular. Check 43. Check 24. Tight dog. Check 52.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Check 26. Check. Lock. One, Omaha. Mike 5-4. I got one. Smooth.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 83 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Brady gives to Michelle. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Wait, set, round 80, round 80. Watch 54, watch 54. Here we go. Goal 50. Texas reload.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
First down, Patriots.
Wait, set, wait, 20. Mike 5-4. We got to get the ball. Do you get the ball? Shadow. Bang, 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 bang. Regular.
1st down, here's White. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Wait, set, wait, 80. Check, 54. Ozzy.
Right there, 54, right there.
Hey, 2.
Watch the run.
Showing it. Watch the twist. 72. Wait, hit.
From midfield, here's Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line.
New England.
Wait, set.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Michel. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Right, 20.
Squeeze, double. Whip. Watch the whip. SOS.
Check and reload.
On second down, Michel. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey, check 24. 49. Shadow. 72.
Brady now to throw. And that's complete. It's Watson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's White, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Double time. Hey. 4 down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Well, Charles, 18 of the 32 teams have now played 8 games, half their season. The other 14 will reach the midway point next week, so we'll save the midseason grades and awards until then. But
Thank you. I like that.
Yeah, we'll wait on that. But let's look at a few underperforming teams thus far that have played 8 games, and you tell me what you think their final record's going to be. Now, let's start with the Chargers at 3-5.
Big win in Chicago on Sunday. I like them to go 5-3 down the stretch, and that gives them 8 wins. Actually, have them go 6-2. I think they're going to go 9-7.
Ooh, right there on the edge of the playoffs. Okay, let's stay in the AFC West. How about the Broncos at 2-6 right now?
I just don't.
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A give to Michel running right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80.
Got you.
Alert.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch the
Alert.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. To throw, it's Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
66.
54. Let's go.
Brady now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's put that team on the hunt.
Go Bandit.
56.
Go.
56. Blue Dan. Big Dan. Come. Check.
Sugar.
To throw again. Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Big Dan. He's coming.
Brady to throw again. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Brady. And he's going to go down again. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Garoppolo to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Watch the boot.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the run.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Check 3. Out.
Hey, gun.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right there.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check. Watch 54. Watch the slant.
On 2nd and very short, Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gold to add the extra point. It's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Hey, Alpha.
54.
On first down, Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Brady now, 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sugar.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Right there, 54.
Bravo.
54 Mike.
Here we go.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Oh, 50.
Again, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 16 yards, a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
We'll hold this. Right there, 54, right there.
Now Brady again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Nick Bosa. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. To try again after the sack. Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.